Hey guys, welcome back to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name's Crystal. I'm a full-time working mom of 3 amazing boys. My husband, kids, and I live in Texas, and I'm so glad you're here. If you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and welcome to our community. I want to make sure everybody hits that bell notification so you get alerted every time I post a video and don't miss out on any of the fun. So today we've got quite a lengthy, well, not too terribly bad, but we've got a decent video because I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff in before I leave for my trip. So today we're going to do a weekly check-in and see how I did this week on the budget. We're going to transition and stuff my wallet weekly cash envelopes out of my monthly cash envelopes. I'm going to show you a new little gift I gave myself that I did not spend any money on. And I'm also going to introduce you to my new little friend that's going to help hold the cash when we do our cash envelope stuffing. We're going to stuff all of the sinking funds for today's pay date, which is March the 5th. And I'm going to show you how I'm using that weekly tracker and that weekly money plan in my new March budget setup. And stay tuned to the end, guys. We are going to announce the next giveaway. You don't want to miss it. Stick around, guys.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started.
Sorry about that. When I went to do my Amazon order this week to get some stuff for this little road trip that I'm getting ready to make, I had a credit, and I had a credit of about $62. And so with that credit, I bought something for myself, which was a total splurge, and I felt guilty about it for a minute, and then I got it and I put it together and I thought about how much I'm going to use it and how much joy it brings me and how it didn't cost me anything out of pocket, but I still have a little bit of guilt. Can you tell? So here it is. You guys, I got a file of facts. This one was $38? And it's in the fawn, F-A-W-N color, which matches the straps on a purse that my mom bought me. That is my absolute favorite purse. And this is it. I literally could still get teary-eyed just looking at it. It's my baby. And look at this. Wait for it. Oh, what? Yes. So my wallet fits in this. And Chrissy from the Mom Life, this is your fault because you're the one that showed me that this actually fits in here. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm totally responsible for my own decisions. I am still going to take it out for the purposes of what we're going to do today, but I just wanted to show you guys that it fits perfectly in a file of facts. I'm still able to have my Sharpie for my ledgers, my cash, and there's plenty of slots for any cards that you might have. So this, oh gosh, it still just brings me so much joy just to see it. This is my Skinny Mini Happy Planner, and this is where I track all of my weekly expenses. It has my weekly cash envelopes, so my grocery, my gas, eating out, pets, and allowance are in here. And then I added the envelope for sports a week or so ago. So that's got a little bit of cash in it. I've got $15 in it because we've got a tournament this weekend. And then we get to the calendar, and this is where I check in. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit so that you can get a better glimpse of what we're dealing with here. As you can see, I've already pulled February out of here. I do have my little paper clip marking my spot. So we're going to open up and start looking at how this week went. As you can see, Monday and Tuesday were no spend days for us. And on Wednesday, my husband had to take my son to a baseball lesson, and the store that one of the only stores we can find my son's very low sodium tuna is up there. So he took my son to his lesson and stopped by that store and got a dozen cans of the low sodium tuna. And that's what that is. And then the $40 comes out of our sports category for the lesson. I did my meal planning on Wednesday, and my meal planning looks a little bit different. You guys will see in tomorrow's grocery haul and meal plan video. I had to meal plan for 2 weeks because I'm going to be out of state and it's just my husband and the boys. So I had to do a little bit of extra planning and a little bit of extra spending, which is what you guys are going to see down here. So I did my meal planning, placed my orders for Walmart and Kroger. I did Walmart Plus. For the Walmart order on grocery, I spent $134.57. On household was $10. Baseball was $18. Then at Kroger, grocery was $132.55. Cosmetics was $20, and baseball was $32. And then my son's low sodium pancake mix that he absolutely adores could only be shipped, so I had to pay $29.40 for it. I think $6 of that is shipping, but I got 6 boxes of it, and that should last us 4 to 6 weeks. Today is almost, well, it's not. I'm on lunch break, but I have no plans of spending any money today. I am leaving Saturday and Sunday blank just because we do have a tournament, and I do know that I'm going to have to gas up my car on Sunday to get ready to hit the road on Monday morning. But I thought what we would do is go ahead and add up our totals for these categories for the week together. So I'm going to scoot that up because these are the only charges that we have to focus on. And get my calculator out here. Move my little candle. Me and this candle, we just cannot agree on where it needs to live, can we? All right, guys, hang on just one second. So I finally found a pen that doesn't bleed when I highlight it, and it is a Friction Acro Ball. I had these in my desk, so I gave them a try, and it worked out really well. So the first thing that we're going to tally up is our grocery. So at Winco, we had the $26.76. Then we had $134.57. And then we had $132.55 and $29.40. All right, so that comes out to $323.28. Ooh, goodness. I keep reminding myself that that's for 2 weeks, but I mean, who am I kidding? As soon as I get where I'm going, I'm going to have to buy some groceries anyway, so it is what it is, y'all. Household, there was just the one purchase, so we're just going to carry that $10 over. Cosmetics was just the one purchase for $20. Baseball was $18 and $32, so I can pretty much do that one in my head. That's $50. And I don't have my gas total yet because I haven't gassed up my car. It's not going to be a full tank, and I know for a fact that the money that I have in my weekly cash envelope will account for that top off, so I'm not too worried about that. So all in all, $323.28 for essentially 2 weeks worth of staples. I'll still have to do a grocery delivery for like milk and a couple of veggie type items for my husband the next week, but that is what I spent. Our budget for the week was $250, so I'm actually $73.28 over budget, and I'm completely fine with that given everything that I bought. You guys are going to see it in tomorrow's grocery haul and menu plan video. I'm not upset about this at all. I think that it'll more than be accounted for out of what's remaining for the month. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I'm going to close this up. I'm actually going to go ahead and put it back in my Filofax, and you just pull the back cover and it slides right in. And let me put my paper clip in, my little coffee cup, and that's it. Closes right up, and it is, I love it so much. Okay, I'm going to zoom you guys back out so that we have some more space. Perfect. And I don't know why I closed that up, because we've got to do our cash envelopes. So if you are new here, and I do have quite a few new friends, and I'm so excited about that, this is my monthly cash envelopes. I get paid once a month. And when I get paid on that once a month, my paycheck pays for all of the cash envelopes for our family for the entire month. Why do I feel like I'm crooked? Okay, so my allotment goes into the monthly cash envelopes, and then every Friday, on Financial Friday, we go through and put the week's worth into the envelope. So we're going to start with groceries. And when I take out my cash for the month, and I'll link the video above, I take it out, and so for the $200 I did 450s because that gives me a 50 per week, and you can see I took week 1 out and there should be 150, so 50, 100, 150. Then in my weekly envelope I had 50 and I spent 50. So here's where we come in, and I could maybe zoom in just a little bit for you guys. We're going to come in and we're going to put today's date, which is 3/5, and we're going to put week 2. We're going to take out $50, and that's going to leave us $100. Try not to set my money on fire. So we'll take that 50, and when we take it out, we want to add it to here. So we're going to come in on 3/5, and we're going to write week 2, and we're going to add $50, and that's going to give us a balance of $50. So 50, and then we need 100 here, 50 and 100. So then we just put this one back into this envelope, and then come into our little wallet here and tuck away our $50. So groceries, we've transferred our monthly into our weekly. All right, so let's do the next one. We have gas money. Now, as I mentioned, I'm going to be going on a little trip, and I am going to have to top off my gas tank. And in addition to that, I'm going to be gone for, I won't be back until the 19th. So what I'm going to do is right now I've got $35, which that was the allocation for week 1 in my wallet. So if I follow this pattern, then week 2 would be 3/5. Whoops, week 2 would be 3/5. And then 3/12 would be week 3. So I'm going to go ahead and take week 3 out as well because I won't be here. Well, actually, you know what, guys? I don't know. Maybe I'll take this with, you know what? I haven't decided. So we're just going to focus on week 2 right now. So we're going to take that $35 out, and that's going to give me $70. So we're starting with 35, 20, 35. And if I open up gas, I should have 3 weeks remaining, right? Because we've only done 1 week. And I should have $35 for each week. So it says here I should have 105. So that's 20, 30, 5, 55, 65, 70, 90, 100, 105. Perfect. So we're going to take 35 of that out, put it down here into our weekly, and then we're going to make sure that we have 70. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. So we know that that's correct. We'll go ahead and put this back. And then we're going to have to write on here that on 3/5, we did week 2. We took out $35, which should leave us with $70. We should have 2 weeks worth left. So let's make sure we have 70, 20, 30, 35, 55, 65, 70. Perfect. So we'll put this back in our gas envelope, and I don't know, I haven't made any decisions yet on whether I'm going to take my monthly envelopes with me or whether I'm going to go ahead and transfer week 3 over. I have not made any decisions. I guess I need to make them soon though, don't I? Because I'm leaving on Monday. So anyway, eating out, same exact principle. We are going to come in here, and it says we should have $75 because we get $100 a month, which is $25 a week. So 20, 25, 45, 50, 70, 75. We're going to take 1 week's out, and we're going to write on here that on 3/5 we took out week 3, or I'm sorry, week 2. Y'all are going to have to be so patient with me. My brain is mush. And that's going to leave us with $50. So 20, 25, 45, 50. Perfect. So I am going to go ahead and put this back in. And then in our eat out in the envelope for the week for in my wallet, we did not eat out this week. We should have 25. And look, there's a 20 and a 5. I love it when that happens. We're going to write 3-5 and we're going to write week 2. And we're going to add $25 and that should give us $50. So I'll add that. We'll count it up super quick. So that's 20, 40, 45, and 50. We're going to put that right back in for week 2. For pets, I'm not going to put any money in the pets envelope because the pets are staying here. And I will leave, I'm 99% sure I'm leaving my monthly envelopes here and that I may take the gas money out and put over, but I'm still deciding on that, but I'm pretty sure this is staying here. Allowance, again, we do allowance on Saturdays with our boys, so that money stays put, and then you guys have seen the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside and go ahead and close up this one. If you guys haven't seen how I set up my cash envelopes and my sinking funds, I'll leave a video linked. These are the envelopes I use for my boys' allowance. When they get their allowance on Saturday, it goes into these envelopes here. This is my envelope for cash that needs to go and get deposited into the bank. And then there's just some note pages here in the back. I love this system. It is the system that I have stuck with the longest out of anything. It really works for me. All of my monthlies go in here, my weeklies go in my wallet, and then my sinking funds you're about to see. All right, so let's take a peek. I'm going to bring all this over, my big pile of mess. So we've done our weekly check-in. We've stuffed our monthly over into our weeklies. And if you watched my live on Wednesday night, I had complimented Issa from Issa Budget about her cash holder. And I've seen so many great ones. And you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, that I'm all about using what I have. And I've been looking for quite some time for something that I could use to hold my cash. So here it is. And y'all can laugh if you want to. It's made me giggle a couple of times. I don't know if any of you guys have one or not, but we have a charging station for electronic devices in our house. This is ours. I can't really zoom out or anything, but it charges 6 devices and it works really well for phones, tablets, battery packs specifically is what we use them for. But I'm going to use this to hold my cash and we're going to see how it goes. So it also lights up. It has a little blue LED in there, but we're not going to use that. I'm actually going to unplug it and just set that to the side. And we're going to leave that right there. In this envelope, I have the cash from the bank that we're going to use to stuff our envelopes. So we're going to go ahead and take that out and get it into these slots. So we'll go hundreds first, and we'll stick those in the back. Then I don't have any 50s today. That's odd. There's my 20s, my 10s, my 5s, and my 1s. Now, I haven't practiced with this. I have no idea if this is going to work. This is my Franken planner. If you're new here, it's where I keep my budget. The first section of my Franken planner is my goals section. It is where I keep my budget. And I did a whole video on my March budget setup. And I'm going to move this to the side for just a second because I wanted to show you guys how it's been going so far in this. That was one of the things that we were going to accomplish today. So I just changed my mind. We're going to do it now. So you guys saw this on my setup. You saw my sinking funds mat tracker. I did go through and put for my sinking funds. Hang on, let me see if I can get all of this in one. There we go. I did go through and put the amount that I currently have in each sinking fund, and then I just took basically an Erin Condren pen, and whatever month that that sinking fund was going to, be needed, I put a box around that so that I would know as I was getting close to it when I was going to be taking the biggest chunk out of each of those sinking funds. So like for Father's Day, of course, it's June. For Easter, it's April. So knowing when I'm going to be needing that money will help me a little bit. So I did that all the way through with all of my sinking funds. So I'm really happy with that. This is the sheet you guys have seen before. And then this is my paycheck budget. We went over this the other day. So I'm going to use this as my little cheat sheet for stuffing my cash envelopes. But I wanted to show you guys, I didn't have this filled out the last time that I videoed because I wasn't quite sure how I was going to use it. So I wanted to go through it really, really quick with you guys today. For my money plan, let me see if I can... For my weekly money plan, I really don't have any money plans written in for the weekend because, again, we're going to be out and about. But it was to finish setting up my March budget, which I did, to film and share my March setup, which I did that as well, and then to menu plan and do the grocery order on Wednesday, which I absolutely did. On Thursday, my goal was to inventory my pantry and straighten and organize my pantry, and I'm almost finished with that. And then today was to go to the bank, stuff my sinking funds, and transfer my monthly to weekly envelopes. So far, I'm on target for everything. My focus goal this week was tracking because I haven't been staying on track and doing a great job with tracking. So that was my goal for this week because this always helps me. If I'm doing a good job tracking, then I'm much more likely to stay on budget. Most important actions for the week was to get over February. So get over it, girl. And to track every penny and to finish my budget setup. So those were my most important actions this week. I haven't done my gratitude or my next week or money habits yet. I'll probably do that when I do the weekend one, but can already tell you that one of the things that I'm the most grateful for is that we're going to get back some normalcy this weekend. All right, I did this in pencil so far. I didn't do it in pen, but basically you guys have already seen all of this in my wallet when I did my weekly check-in. I love the tracker. I love the weekly tracker. Let me rephrase that. This is where you spent, what you spent it on, why you spent it, how much you spent. Was it a need or a want? Was it planned or unplanned? I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it as much or more than I thought I would. So when the week is over and after I've done my gas and after the tournament is over, I will go through and finish filling this in and do all of the categories, and I am loving it. So that being said, I'm going to flip back over to my payday budget so that we can stuff these sinking funds right now. So I'm going to bring my money back over. And this may not work for you guys. It may be too, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. You may not be able to see the cash like you can when I lay it out. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments section below what you think of it, and we'll go from there. I am going to stick the little candle back over there and open up my sinking funds. All right, let's get this done. The first one that we're going to stuff is vacation, and it is right here. Vacation should have $400. 1, 2, 3, 4. And today it's going to get an additional $200. So on March the 5th, it's going to get $200. That's going to give us a total of $600. So I'm going to pull two hundreds. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600. So if you guys have to take really an unplanned trip for family reasons, would you use your vacation fund or would you figure out another way? Let me know in the comments section below. I've kind of been struggling with that one. All right, the next one that we're going to do is this home maintenance envelope. In our home maintenance, we should have, let's not set any envelopes on fire there, Slick. We should have $76. So 50, 70, 75, 76. Today we're going to add $38. Now, you guys are going to notice if you watch my videos that Sometimes I can put more, sometimes I can put less. Like you'll see there was an 88, here's a 50, that was only 35. So it's whatever you can put because I'm telling you every penny matters. I'm going to use my calculator because as I told you, my brain is mush. So 76 and 38 is $114. So I'm going to pull a 20, a 10, a 5, and 3 ones. I'm almost giggly over this ridiculous charging station. Use what you have. Don't buy anything. I can't wait for debt to be gone. I want to shop. All right, so let's make sure we have $114. We've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 110, 111, 112, 113, and 114. Is anybody with me on that? Does anybody want their debt to be gone so that they have some money to be frivolous with? Not credit cards, just money. Be frivolous with extra money. All right, our next envelope is this vehicle maintenance right here. In our vehicle maintenance fund, we have $0. I can't remember if I told you guys last time or not. We had inspection and car registration and I'm sorry, that came out of tags. That's why I make notes. My husband's battery died after snowpocalypse happened, and to get his battery replaced was $100 and almost $80. So we used the $140 we had, and we had to pull the rest of it from somewhere else. But oh my gosh, thank goodness for this sinking fund because the $140 did cover most of it. So today we're going to start rebuilding this fund with 220, so 20 and 40. Put that $40 in vehicle maintenance, and he's got a nice, fresh, strong battery now. Okay, the next sinking fund that we're going to stuff is going to be Easter, it looks like. So let's pop over to the holidays. My unicorns, they make me happy. All right, so here's where the holidays start. And we are going to go to, why is that? Okay, we're going to go to Easter. But I'm coming back for you, Pat. I'm coming. All right, in our Easter fund, we're going to put an additional $20. Let's see where we're starting. Says here we should have $120, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 120. Perfect. And we're going to add another 20 to it, so there's that 20. And on 3-5, we're going to add $20, and that's going to give us $140. So we'll count that up again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 140. Perfect. Little Easter bunny's coming soon, y'all. Coming soon. But before he comes, we got to get through St. Patrick's Day. Speaking of St. Patrick's Day, we're going to go ahead and stuff this envelope. For those of you that don't know, St. Patrick's Day is March the 17th. We use this money for St. Patrick's Day dinner. So the traditional corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, the whole 9 yards. We should have 30. So let's make sure 10, 20, 30. And because it's coming so quickly, I decided this payday, since it's the last payday before St. Patrick's Day, we're going to give it a little bit of extra money. Give it $25, which should give us a total of $55 to buy St. Patrick's Day dinner with. So we're going to take a 20 and a 5, and then make sure we have 55. So there's 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Perfect. That will more than cover St. Patrick's Day dinner. All right, let me check that one off. And then we're going to go to Mother's Day, which is right here. In our Mother's Day fund, we should have $175. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So we have 175. We're going to be putting $35 in there. So on 3-5, we're going to add $35. Excuse me, and that should give us $210, right? Yes, it should. It should. So we're going to pull a 20 and a 10 and a 5. And let's get those in here. There's the 20s. Do I have any 10s? I do. I have 1, 5, and let's make sure we have 210. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 205, 210. Mother's Day is in May. It's going to be a great year. All right. Excuse me, guys. I should have brought more water. All right, the next one that we're going to fund is going to be Christmas. This is our big mama jamma. All right, so I think I've told you guys before, our Christmas envelope accounts for anything and everything associated to Christmas. So that's Christmas decor, Christmas dinner, Christmas travel, Black Friday shopping. Every Black Friday I shop for the home. This year I've got some electric blankets to replace, and I generally buy stuff for my kitchen on Black Friday. Any appliance like vacuums and things like that, if I need something like that, that comes out of this money, plus all the gifts. So we rolled everything into one envelope. We're going to pour as much into it as we can, and then when it gets to November-ish, we'll sit down and allocate which amount goes to each of those subcategories. Currently, we should have $980 in here, so let's make sure that that's right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. Then 50, 70, 80. All right, I like my money going the other way, so we're going to fix that super quick. So we have 980, and we're going to add on 3-5, we're going to deposit $330. So I will use my calculator for this. 980 plus 330 equals 1310. It is adding up super, super quick, which is great. So we're going to pull 3 of the hundreds. 1, 2, 3. We'll put those on top. And then we're going to pull a 20 and a 10. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. All right, let's make sure that we have $1,310. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,250, 1,270, 1,290, 1,300, 1,310. All right, so this money is going back in here. Let me check that one off. 330. And then we have sports. Now, in my sports envelope, which is way back here before all the holidays, we pay dues to my son's baseball organization. Oh, I didn't get that one closed. And that money stays in our account and gets auto drafted out on the 15th of the month. So what we're putting in here today is spending money for when we're out at tournaments and things of that nature. So I'm going to open this up, and currently after lessons and supplies we should have $100, and we do. And we're going to add $33. So 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. So I'm going to set this little guy aside. He did his job, or she did her job. And we're going to add that money in here, and we're going to put 3-5, and we're going to deposit $33, and that should give us $133. There's 120, 130, 131, 132, 133. So we're going to put that back. All right, and that is it for all of the sinking funds. Those are the ones that are getting stuffed this payday. So I'm going to go ahead and get this closed up, get my elastic band on it, and then we're going to look at our list just to make sure. I'm going to check everything off here with you guys on here. I did the weekly check-in. We stuffed monthly to weekly. We showed the new cash holder and the new wallet. We stuffed our sinking funds. We did the weekly plan and the tracker. And so guess what time it is? All right, so in all fairness, this isn't new for some of you, but if it is new for you, then get excited. Okay, so 2 weeks ago on my live, we were talking about cash envelopes and the skinny mini that I use, and Chrissy from the Mom Life had kind of challenged me to. So Chrissy had challenged me to make some clear cash envelopes, which I did, and I shared with you guys during my live. They are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but they are cute. They're just not my style. So what I decided to do was to do a giveaway. So I am going to be giving away a skinny mini happy planner, and the dates on this one run through June of 2021. So I know that that's not a whole lot of time left, but you could always use some stickers to cover dates or change dates or whatever if all you're using it for is tracking like what I do. And then a set of 6 of these clear cash envelopes. So there's grocery, gas, eating out, pets, miscellaneous, and allowance. And they are not perfect. I'm not even pretending like they're perfect. But they were my attempt at clear cash envelopes for the skinny mini, which is much smaller than what I'm used to making with the clear cash envelopes. And I will continue to work on my clear envelope skill. Caitlin did an awesome tutorial video. So I thought that we would do this as a giveaway for reaching 500 subscribers. We are almost to 300. So when we get to 500, we're going to do this as a giveaway, and I'm probably going to throw at least one more thing in with it. I just don't have it finished being made yet, you guys. Life got a little cuckoo the last couple of weeks, but I'm probably going to add to this. So we'll do a big giveaway for 500, and I may even throw in a gift card or something there as well. So that's the giveaway. Make sure you guys leave in your comment section below if you would rather have the paper envelopes than the clear envelopes for the skinny mini. That might be something that could be arranged as well, but I just thought it would be really cool. And I actually have a few of these that I could give away, so I may do more than one at 500 subscribers, and then do a gift card as well. So we're gonna have a big party when I hit 500, and that is it. So you guys have seen my sinking funds, you have seen my new file of facts that I got with my credits from Amazon, and I am absolutely enamored with my little file of facts. I don't know why I get so excited over a wallet, but I did. I've got my monthly cash envelopes, and you saw my Franken planner. So we accomplished everything that we needed to get done today on Financial Friday. If you guys have any questions or any comments, please make sure that you leave them down below. If you're new here, please introduce yourself in the comment section below. Getting to know my subscribers and the people in the community is absolutely my favorite thing. And if you're new here, I want to get to know you and know what your interests are and how your budgeting's going and your goals for 2021, because 2020 was a kick in the tail. And until next time, guys, that is it. I don't know when my next video is going to be. I'm going to plug along as long as I can, but for sure, if anything goes awry, I will get back on track when I get back after the 19th. So until then, you guys take care of yourselves, be well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.